2-month notice
Okay.
in order to do anything pertaining to the off-ramps.
What if we put signs up so they knew that the parade was in progress? So it wouldn't be shutting the ramp down, but it would just be aware that they were still too dangerous?
To get with DOT to actually shut off the off-ramp is very impossible.
Do we have to shut the off-ramp off to have the parade?
Yeah. Because you're talking about walkers, floats, cars that are gonna have to travel 0.8 of a mile. If it's not shut off, traffic's gonna back up on the off-ramp.
Okay.
This is if we tried to stage somewhere over this direction.
Yes.
Is there any other options that we could stage?
Same distance, if you start from Ethan Allen and
It's too
come
far to
into
walk
town,
up the
it's
hill.
too far to walk into town. Due to safety on Catawba Avenue, that's not an option either. So you'll have to have a start and a finish, and everything's gonna backpedal each other. So it's,
And I thought about trying to tight turn fire trucks coming off of the street there at the corner and all the things and trying to wrap around. And I didn't come up with much of a better plan, but
well, believe you me, I've looked at it, and I know it's the anniversary and everything, and it's something that I don't want to cancel, but when it comes to the safety of the kids and the distance that they're gonna have to walk.
and that's where I went to my final thought was, I mean, there's people walking down here right now. Can we not just set up like barriers, caution tape that day around the dirt hole to
Well,
keep them off of that part and?
They're not gonna listen because during this last event, I've asked for no parking on Catawba Avenue, and that happened after being instructed not to. So, do you want to take the liability of someone getting injured in a construction site? I don't.
No, but I really wanna have a parade.
I really do also, but,
What if we put the barrels back up so they can't park? Like the barrels have been moved, but we could put them all, so it's
well,
just
the
one
Well, they
barrels,
can't
were-
park for a
the barrels
parade.
were up and they still got moved, and
again.
I had instructed no parking during the event this past week, and you had the trailers parked on Catawba Avenue, which created problems for kids walking out into traffic. Not that that happened, but there was other people that were walking out in traffic causing a traffic hazard. So by me saying we're gonna put barricades up or signs and things of that nature, they're not gonna obey by it. The same as the trucks turning there.
Can we do it, we got a bunch of volunteers?
That's what I was gonna ask next. What if I got maybe the sheriff's department and or some other, somebody that would stand, cause to me, and you tell me if I'm wrong, the main problem that we have right now is the dirt in front of John's. I know it's not John's, the Airhead Gallery. The dirt there, that's our main problem, right?
Well, I mean, you've got several problems. That's not just the dirt. I mean, you've got potholes, you've got no sidewalk access. There's a lot of things that's gonna take place.
I need to keep people out of that tiny little spot though. Like they'd be fine from Mountain Gateway Museum back to coming out of the school. That's pretty much unscathed. And then once they get past us right here, that's pretty much unscathed. It's just this one little spot that's scary, right? It's like if there's any way I could just make them not stand there on the side of the road right there, we would have to still traverse over the potholes, yes.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
So if we used Main Street only from the stoplight towards Piggly Wiggly, oh wait, whatever it's called, Doves now. Is that far enough? Cause we already used that for a parade. Like, we
I'm
already
lost
used,
on what you're telling me.
so like if we just started the parade at the stoplight here. Cause remember for Halloween, we only kept people on Main Street. So I'm saying like if the parade only started here and went,
Well, we have to provide a alternate route
For your
for
emergency
vehicles to actually exit it. So if we start here, that's still gonna back the traffic up. When the parade was taking place before, we could actually start on Catawba Avenue and still allow cars to go through until we got to this point. And once the parade started down Main Street, we were able to get these vehicles to turn and go down Catawba Avenue. You have to provide an alternate route for emergency vehicles and other traffic backed up.